Hello, it's Tina Sauser here with you again. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to use your tools within your Seesaw classroom. So we talked about how to see your classroom, we talked about the tools within your classroom and how to modify those, but today we're going to talk about each tool in your classroom. So if you want to post something to your students' journal or learn how to do that, that's what this video is about. So if you go to this green plus, there are three options. You can share an activity, you can post to a student journal, or you can send an announcement. The share activity, if you click on that, it comes up with all these different activities that other teachers and educators have shared based on your grade level. You can select any grade level from here to post or to look at. And once you click view, it's going to go through, it'll tell you the instructions for the activity and it will play the directions. And then you can share that activity to your whole class. And there's lots of different activities in there to choose from, so go check those out sometime. And as you can see, that did come to the center of your journal feed. Now if I go back here, we're going to talk next about posting to a student's journal, but we'll get back to sending an announcement here. So if we go to post to a student journal, you have 6 options. You could take a photo, take a video, a drawing, attach a file, which also includes Google Drive files. You can add a note or add a link. So if we go into the photo, it's going to allow you to take a photo from your device. And once you take that photo, you can say that you like it or that you don't want to use that photo and delete and start over. So we'll try to get a better picture here. If you like that picture, when you click the green check mark, you then have some more options down at the bottom. So I can rotate the picture, it's just as it states. I can record over top of the picture. Hello class, my name is Tina Sauser and I will be your teacher for today. Once you record, you can then play it back to here. Hello class. And if you like that, then you check mark that and then you get more options down at the bottom. So I can also draw on top of this picture. I can select a color. I have one that'll show up here on my picture. I can select the size of the pen. And then I can draw right on top of my picture. Now you cannot go outside of the picture anywhere, but you can draw right there on the inside of your picture. I can choose an eraser and erase. I could label this picture. And once I click on label, I get some different styles to choose from that I can click on and add over here. And I can also move that where I want it. I can bring it to the front or delete it. I can edit the text. When I get it the way that I like it, I can check mark. And then I also get the option to add another label, to record, or to caption my picture. To go to the next step, I click on the green check. And then this is where I get to select who I post that to. If I click everyone, it's going to post to every student in my list. If I don't click everyone, I can select to send it to only certain students if I choose. I'm going to select everyone. Then I go back to the green check. Then it allows me, if you have created folders, to put that in a folder. And I don't have a folder labeled for this, so I'm just going to create a new one. I'm going to put it in the miscellaneous folder, and green check mark will allow me to post that into that folder. Okay, now if I go back to another post to a student journal, the video acts much the same, but I can select a video from my desktop, or I can choose to record a video right inside of Seesaw. Hello guys, I'm so excited to be working with you today. And then it'll let you preview the video. Hello guys, I'm so excited to be working with you today. When I say add the video, then I get the option to caption this video if I choose. And when I'm all finished, I can check mark it, and then I can say where I want it to post. And we'll just put it in that student's journal. And we're going to put it in that folder. Okay, so that's the video. Now if I go back to a drawing, when I select drawing, I can select my colors over here, and I can select any of these to draw how I wish in here. So hopefully you're thinking about, while I'm doing this, how you could use this or have your students use this in the classroom for different skills. Maybe drawing a picture of a vocabulary word and they label it with the word. And maybe then we'll post that drawing here. Maybe then they could record themselves saying the name of the vocabulary word along with the definition of that word. So that's a way to use drawings. We'll post that to everyone. And we're going to put it back in the miscellaneous folder again. So that was drawing. Now if I go back and I want to attach a file, I can attach a file that is either a JPEG or a PNG or a PDF from my desktop. So, or I could go and grab anything from my Google Drive. You just go select your file. Again, here you could select a file from your computer, or you could select to upload a video from here. If you want to add a note, you click on Note, and this is where you can just type in and when you're done typing, you can click the check mark. And what I like about this is you can also record your voice reading the important points. So for instance, if you send out a newsletter in this manner, you can record your voice saying the important points that you really want your parents to focus on. So I'll show you how that works. Welcome to our class. I am so excited to be able to communicate with you through Seesaw. Then your parents, if they're not prone to reading everything, can at least push play and listen to your voice. So I'm going to post that, and I would say post that to everyone. And let's say that's a newsletter. We'll put it in that folder. And there it's in our feed. So you see all these things that I posted coming in our feed. Now, a link is where you can go and get a website link, and I'm going to put this one in here because I think this AI experiments from Google is really cool. If you haven't seen that, check it out. So I'm going to post that link, and when you post the link, it brings up a caption of the website itself. You could record your voice giving instructions on what they're supposed to do on the website, or you could caption it. And I want to post that to everyone. And I'm going to put it back in here in the miscellaneous folder. So we went through all the things that you can add. And as you can see, they all come to the feed. Now remember, the one that I posted only to that one student's journal should also be in here as well. If I go back to just this student. Okay, I'm going to come back here. This last thing that's added on here is to send an announcement. If you want to send an announcement, it's kind of like an email, but you can send the announcement just to all your students, no family. You could send it to just the family members, or you could send it to students and family. And basically, when you do that, you just type in a message and and that will go out to all family in their notifications of Seesaw. Okay, well, thank you for joining us today. I hope you learned how to use the posts in Seesaw.